Hi, I'm Mark from Devon Hunting Candles. I've just come back from lunch and now I'm going to carry on doing the rest of my apiary. So let's get into it. 1, 2, 3. Not up in this top at all. Put the gloves on the outside for the rest of the afternoon, just as an experiment. Hardly anything in that. Okay, nothing in that. Okay, nothing in that. I'm expecting these guys not to get through this queen excluder very easily. So we might have some cells. I have got some calipers and I've been measuring some of my older queen excluders I've been pulling off, and I've had a lot that have 3.8, 3.9, 4 mil, whereas my new ones are generally between 4.2 and 4.4. So it's quite interesting. I'm going to do a little video on it at some point. Oh, these are the opposite way to what I normally do. These guys are pretty packed in there. I don't think these guys have been able to get up into the super very easily. Now I'm just going to go really slow and hope I don't roll a queen. There we go. Just lots of stores. I'm going to put this in this box for a minute. That's just solid stores. These guys definitely have no space. I suspect there will be lots of swarm cells in here. Okay, well this one's getting bruised straight off the bat. Wow, that's a lovely frame of honey. Wow. Emerging brood, loads of backfilled spaces there. They've definitely got no space. These guys need to get up in the supers. Okay, well, we've got play cups. Just give them a squash normally. Can't see a queen. A couple of more play cups. Okay, let's bring the camera in for slightly better angles. Well, there's lots of brood on here, quite a lot of drones. Haven't put my glasses back on, so could be a problem. Play caps. Play cap. Play cap, nothing in them though. Some of them are drone cells and just look like play cups. People can often confuse a drone cell for a queen cell too, beginning beekeepers, and drones for queens. Okay, nothing in there. See a lot of backfilled, where the broods emerge, they've backfilled with nectar because they've got no space. Loads of propolis on this hive. Play cups. Lots of brood. Can't see a queen, but I've seen eggs. So if there's no cells and I don't see a queen, I'm not too worried because there's eggs in here. Lots of brood, lots of emerging brood, quite a few eggs in there. Queen might be around here somewhere. Okay, lots and lots of brood. I think these guys are good though. Once I get a new queen excluder, I think they'll be right through there. Taking that stuff up. We've got a play cup there, nothing in it, not even an egg. Let's look at that one. Nothing in that one. Some larvae, brood, some stores, some drone. Good all round frame. And this last one. Okay, well, got pollen, some stores going in. These guys are getting a new excluder. With this, I'm going to try and put in a few frames up. Push that right over and carefully push this in. I'm going to bruise it again so they take the stores up. and then hopefully they'll start laying in that more. I will be doing a very long, boring video at some point of me measuring queen excluders. It's going to be fun, that one. I'm not giving these another box because I don't think they've been able to get through. So they got at least a week to build up stuff in there, which is plenty of space for a week. Oh, I put this one on the wrong way around. I'm not sure if that matters too much. Okay, these have got some bits in them, but they're not really in them. Okay, carefully take these out. So lots of stores. Stores, just stores. Stores, only stores. Okay, well, still nothing but stores. No eggs. Do we have a fail here? Okay, we've got no eggs here. We've got no eggs. Nothing. Just backfilled. I think we might have a completely failed hive here, which in that case I will add some frames of eggs and brood from one of my double nukes I've got here to do that, so I can boost failed hives. Clay cup, nothing in it. Yeah, these guys got nothing. So yeah, this is a fail. So I will make space, get 2 frames. I'll get some emerging brood and some eggs. I mean, that's unless I find a queen suddenly. Okay, well, yeah, I think this is nothing going on here. These will just be doomed if they don't make a queen. So I'm going to get some eggs from a nice hive and then one of my nukes and then put them in here. And hopefully they'll just make themselves a nice queen. And then I won't inspect them for 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks. Well, 3 weeks. Get a couple of frames out. Okay, this one's not got a lot on it, but it stores. Okay, just shake all these bees off. See all that nectar coming in. But these guys are doomed. Shake that off. And I will put space in here, and then I'm just going to go up and get a couple of frames. I might even be able to get 3 frames. Okay, so here is a frame with some eggs, larvae, small amount of brood on. That's going in. Then I'll get 2 more frames of mainly cat brood, and then hopefully that'll boost them right up again. Here's another frame of emerging brood and a few eggs, and then I'll get 1 more. Here's 1 more frame. Well, half emerging brood, and then we will leave these guys to it. I'm going to put a new queen excluder on. Put a new queen excluder on, and I will write no queen, and I added 3 frames and the date. And we will come and look back at them in like 3 weeks time, something like that. Well, I will come back actually and knock down cells next week, check for cells, and then we will go into them 3 weeks after that. No queen, 3 frames. The 28th of April. Not really in the top one, maybe a tiny bit. Give them a smoke. I think these might be my slightly meaner bees. Sure, we're about to find out. See, these are going to get requeened, I'm pretty sure, because they're just a little bit too aggressive, I think. Once I've got a nice queen put in there, when I'm doing some grafting, these probably get requeened. There's some weight in that box though. I think I'm going to swap the excluder because they've just boarded up most of it anyway. I'm going to go and get a queen excluder now before I jump into them. Pull this out carefully, look for the queen. Looks very busy, very packed in here too. And they don't look like they're in a good mood. So I'm going to pull this frame out first, just because it's less stuck than this side. And slowly try and cause as little damage as you can. It's a bit tight, this one, you can see it's tearing off. Oh. Full frame of brood in there, just take those tiny stuck bits off. Okay, no sign of a queen on there. Unfortunately, no sign of a queen on there, on all those stores. Give them a smoke, because these are a hot hive. I put a lot of smoke around the air. It just sort of settles, not necessarily blasting it into the hive all the time. Okay, well there you go. We have got capped cell there, damaged one, taking it out, and there's 3 there, 1 there. I won't be taking any of these, so I am just going to right now knock all these grafted cells down here, take them off, and just leave that one in the corner. To be perfectly honest, I'm not too bothered if these guys re-queen, because they might still make a slightly better queen. Got a lot of nice drones around here. So cell there, take that one down. Loads of brood, cell there, take that one down. Cell there, take that one down. A lot of people say you have to now split these, and to be honest, you're probably right. But if I knock down all the cells except one and get rid of the queen, they just might make a new queen. Or knock all the cells down and just keep the old queen and hope they don't build another cell in the next week. Well, they can't build another cell, and hope I haven't missed one. And that will keep them in the box for another week, as long as you get all the cells. These guys are going to need some smoke. What do you think? Would you have squashed the queen if I find her? Or would you just leave her to it? Or would you make a split? There's another cell. Take that one right out. Clay cut there. Or no, it is a sort of deformed cell. Cell there that's definitely a bit closer. That has a virgin queen in it there. I can see her. She's about to come out. Okay. Well, I'm just going to put this frame in this box a minute, and then double check that, see if she is a virgin queen. I just kind of stopped her coming out by just closing it off a bit. They're really going for me though. Just some smoke. It's quite often a guessing game, beekeeping, and you just gotta, you know, try and figure it out. Don't see a queen on there. Cat cell there, crush that one. Okay, I'm going to quickly go back through them. If I don't see a queen, I'll knock down everything just check that is a virgin queen, then knock down that last cell. And we'll let them re-queen. They'll still bring in a spring crop, and I could probably boost them for summer flow. Okay, don't see her on there. No eggs. Alright, knock that one down. Big slab of brood. Everything's backfilled. Okay, there's a virgin queen right there. I can see a virgin queen just right there. So we have one virgin queen. I'll knock down this cell and this cell and this cell. Loads of cells. Gosh, these would make loads of swarms. Okay, well these are going back in this cell with the virgin queen. Don't know where she's gone now, but I did see her. Cell there, don't want that one. Okay, lots of brood. Yeah, I'm not sure there's any eggs in this. It's hard to tell, I don't have my glasses on, but nearly everything's backfilled. There's a cap cell there. Get rid of that one. Lots of stores. No, oh, one cell there. Nothing there. Wow, these guys are not happy. Lots of stores. Slightly damaged one, broken. Stuck to the side. It's a shame. Still. Okay, well I've got one there I don't want. Squash that one. Oh, glad that didn't go in my eye. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a virgin queen there. Now, I think I'm just going to squash her. Okay, now I've just dropped her in there, so yeah. They're just going to have to fight it out and hopefully they won't swarm. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, well, we'll find out with that. I can't be really bothered to go back through them. I will give them probably 2 weeks before I check them. Maybe longer. There's a bit of a user error. I'll keep that in the video though, so everyone can see everyone makes mistakes. I'm going to get this queen excluder, put the supers back on and let them sort it out, because to be honest, I don't like these bees anyway. And I will write virgin queen and the date. Okay, these say green dot queen and mean, so it's never a good sign. These guys are on what sort of excluder? A yellow excluder, not sure. Nothing in that one really. Yeah, this one's super light. I mean, they are through it, but I'm still going to swap to a new one. Okay, well we've got drone, full slab of brood, loads of brood, no signs of a cell. Shake the bees off, loads of nectar coming out. Cap brood, larvae, cap brood, emerging brood, lots of brood, some stores in the top, can't see the queen, flake up there, nothing in it. Little slab of brood. Can't see anything on there. These aren't quite as big as the other hives I've been going through, which means they haven't got to the stage of swarming yet. Loads of stores in here. Probably put that in so they move it. They haven't yet. Oh, stores. See, there's too much stores in the middle. Loads of stores, blimey. Bruise that a little bit. Oh, I bet that tastes lovely. Loads of stores here too. Well, we've got eggs, we've got no queen. We've got a ton of stores. Okay, again, loads of stores. So these guys are going to need to move all this stuff up. I'll put that brood there on the end. New queen excluder. And they'll push all that stuff up, hopefully. Okay, those bees weren't too bad. Maybe it's the hive next door, the one that's re-queening. So thanks a lot for watching. Give us a like and subscribe, that'd be great.